All right, couple things, Capricorn. I've had 2 candles burn out before I could even start your reading, and I had trouble relighting the second one for about 10 minutes. And then when I did finally get it to burn, the flame was so small and weak. It just kind of makes me wonder. Are you guys okay? Is everything all right with y'all? Are you having difficulty feeling alive? Are you having difficulty getting your own fire to burn? I don't know, let's find out. Capricorn, general reading. Oh, Spirit, please protect me as I channel the messages for Capricorn. Provide me with clear and concise messages for Capricorn. Block any interferences that could be stopping the messages from coming through. Holy Spirit, what do I need to know about Capricorn right now? What does Capricorn need to know? Tell me about Capricorn's energy. Holy Spirit, what is Capricorn's energy? Yep, my candle just burned out again. What is Capricorn's energy? Please tell me Capricorn's energy, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, please tell me Capricorn's energy. Tell me Capricorn's energy, Holy Spirit. Capricorn's energy. Okay. Capricorn's energy. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Ace of Swords. Capricorn's energy. They're jumping out. 5 of Cups in reverse. Capricorn's energy. Oh, wait. Wow. That was another one, too. And I think it's the 2 of Cups. Yep. Sure is. Just not wanting to come out of the deck, though. But it did flip over. Okay. Capricorn's current energy, please, Spirit. Capricorn's current energy. The Devil in reverse. The Devil in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. So you've been receiving help to manifest a new beginning, which has required you to tell a lot of truth about a situation. And it's also required you to kill away old energies. Okay. Queen of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. Whatever this old energy is that you were working to get rid of, you've known for a long time that it was high time to let go of this energy, but you ignored your intuition there for a while, I think. For some of you, this could be an addiction of any kind. For some of you, you could just be letting go of upset feelings. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, immediately I got 9 of Swords and the Ace of Wands in reversed. So, yeah, you've spent a lot of time in your head. A lot of time in your head. And, You're trying to manifest a new beginning. But I feel like this anguish and this depression and this old energy that you're trying to let go of has really hindered you from that beginning in a lot of ways. Tell me more for Capricorn. Wow, man, they are just popping out. So, King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Judgment in reverse. Somebody is speaking some truth about something. Somebody is coming out with it. Like I said before, you've had to be honest about some things in order to cut away this old energy, I do believe. And I think it took you going through a lot of mental anguish and depression in order to finally realize and see that it was high time to do this, in order for you to just swallow the bullet and so to speak, and actually start to change. You had to go through a lot of depression. What is the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment in reverse? I just keep hearing that song, What Comes Around Goes Around, by Justin Timberlake, like the hook. I don't know. Oh, and I just got really sleepy all of a sudden. Capricorn, what is the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment in reverse for Capricorn? The Lovers. Huh. Do you realize how many major arcana you have out here already, Capricorn? What is this? What am I looking at, Capricorn? What is this? Something's made you feel depleted in way more ways than one. It's eaten away your energy in a lot of ways. You felt hopeless. You felt trapped. You felt depressed, anxiety, upsettedness, all those things. And you've got this beginning, or you've got something you're trying to manifest here, I think. What in the Hermit at the bottom of the deck? What the hell is this energy that I'm looking at? What is this energy I'm looking at, Spirit? Come on now, with the Capricorn. Whoa! Holy cow, what is up? The Emperor in reverse and Strength. What? The fuck is this? Capricorn, you've got some serious energies out here in your reading already. I mean, some serious energies. Some very strong, major energies. I don't think I've ever seen this many major arcana this close together in a reading this fast. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked. This Emperor energy feels kind of rigid to me. He feels, halfway in and halfway out. Then you got the Seven of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. What is this energy? What is this for Capricorn? The Knight of Wands in reverse. So somebody's had to come out and say something about whatever the hell this is I'm looking at. I'm so lost, Capricorn. Need to get more energy. I need to get more energy for Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. More energy for Capricorn. The Seven of Cups in reversed. Are you feeling stuck, Capricorn? Are you stuck in a situation? Is this a murky water situation? Do you have no other choice? I mean, are you running out of options on what to do here? Are you running out of solutions on this issue? What is this rigid ass energy I'm getting? The Judgment in reverse and the Lovers. What is the Judgment in reverse with the Lovers? Whoa, that came out fast. Then you got the World in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. What? I have a very huge compulsive feeling to just turn these around. So I'm going to. I mean, I don't know. This is you. There's a dark energy surrounding this reading that I am picking up on, and it is giving me a headache. I feel really drained in this reading right now. I feel depleted my damn self. I am not going to give up on you. I'm going to keep reading for you. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, Capricorn, I do not like your energy. Your energy is whew. Your energy is tough, Capricorn. It's really, really tough. Capricorn, what really throws me off is there's mostly masculine energy in this reading. I only see 2 feminines, really. Maybe 3. I don't know if I'm talking to a masculine or a feminine energy right now. I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is something distorted within this energy. There is something, there's something here about a unity, a connection, a divine connection that has been manipulated, played with. Somebody has been tweaking the situation to their benefit, tweaking, maybe literally tweaking. I don't know. I don't want to say it, but I think there might be some magic going on here. Some false manifestations. Some trying to manipulate karma. Trying to manipulate what comes back down. Somebody did something and they're worried about their karma, so they tweak the energy. Something isn't right. Something isn't right, and it is affecting this divine union, this family this connection that I'm picking up on. Capricorn. What is this world and the Four of Wands for the Capricorn? With the Seven of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I don't think you really see what's going on here. When I look at the Page of Pentacles, I always notice how she's holding that pentacle out in front of her face, how she's just kind of looking at it. She can see what's in front of her. Her, him. It looks like a girl to me, but whatever. Take it how it resonates. Somebody is blind to what is going on. Somebody is blind to the fact that something is fucking this up. Excuse my language, but something is fucking this up. I mean, this is a complicated energy to even read off of, Capricorn. You got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Are you homesick? Or are you trying to hold things together a little bit too hard, Capricorn? More energy for Capricorn. The Magician in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Death. Queen of Swords. The Tower in reversed. And the Page of Cups in reversed. Whatever energy or situation that somebody was trying to manifest into reality failed. With the Magician in reverse, that manifestation failed. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that's a confirmation. Then Death, that's a end of a situation, but also a rebirth. Then you got the Queen of Swords, and she is a very honest energy. And I just want to be completely real with you, Capricorn. I'm reading this Tower in reverse a little bit different than what I normally do. There was definitely an upheaval of the situation. But it was almost like a relief. Almost like it was a long time coming. And it was because of this Death and the Queen of Swords that this Tower moment, this long time coming Tower moment actually manifested and came to fruition. I feel like this Queen of Swords said something. She was in her truth about something, but with the Page of Cups in reverse, she did not have any sympathy for what she had to say. She really tucked away her emotion on that one. And to be honest with you, this masculine energy, the Emperor in reverse, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands in reverse, all of this masculine energy that keeps popping up in this reading, I feel like I feel like whatever this is, this masculine at first had a really hard time with it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really do feel like there is a third party energy in this reading, but I don't think it's a person. I feel like it's probably an addiction of some sort, or some type of vice that was hard to let go of. Tell me more about this Tower in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Death. Oh. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody walked away from the situation. Somebody chose to walk away from the situation. There was nothing else they could do. There was not. I mean, it was like I said, a long time coming. This Tower energy was a long time coming. And this person in the Eight of Cups, they are walking towards mountains, and the moon looks sad. Somebody did walk away and leave a lot of their love and a big piece of their heart behind, but I don't think they showed it. I don't think they really showed that part. I think they just walked away. They may have even came off cold-hearted when they walked away from the situation. May have even came off really cold-hearted. Oh, man, these cards keep falling out like in jumbles. You got the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man in reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. So there was a fight to try to save this connection. There was a fight to try to keep the Tower from happening. There was an effort to stop this upheaval, to stop the walking away. But with the Hangman in reverse, it makes me feel like somebody wanted to change the situation, but they didn't know how. They just couldn't. This energy was too strong for them to fight against. And the Nine of Pentacles tells me they thought that everything was going to be okay. They really didn't think that they would have to work this hard to try to keep it all together, but I feel like they were wrong. I feel like they were really wrong. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Four of Pentacles in reversed, and the Two of Pentacles in reversed. Okay. Yeah, somebody had an ultimatum here, is what I'm seeing. That there was an ultimatum given. It's like, I'm tired of going through this thick-ass energy. I'm tired of dealing with this toxic shit that's going on. I'm tired of being confused. I'm tired of all the deception and the mental anguish and the hurt and the pain that all of this is causing. And if something doesn't happen with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment in reversed, if something good doesn't happen, these lovers are going to break apart. The Emperor in reversed, the masculine energy in this had all the power in the world to change it, but he either didn't want to, didn't know how, was having a hard time manifesting up his strength. Yeah, Capricorn. And then you got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, an ultimatum was given, and somebody made the wrong choice. Somebody made the wrong choice. I feel like it was the masculine, because up under the Ten of Swords, you got the King of Cups in reversed and the King of Wands. Yeah, this masculine probably got pretty heated with this ultimatum. They were like, don't freaking give me an ultimatum. This is my connection too. This is my family too. What the hell? Don't give me this ultimatum. I'm not dealing with this shit. He had no emotion behind it. No emotion behind it. And so the feminine energy was like, well, fuck it then. I'm gonna walk away. What the hell? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in reversed, Queen of Wands, Justice, and the 7 of Wands. So this queen, there was a divorce here, I think. This caused a divorce. Somebody got divorced. And this Queen of Wands took your ass to court. Somebody took somebody to court. Y'all went to court. And it was because they wanted half of what was theirs. They felt like they felt like they deserved to get whatever they thought was half theirs. Damn, this is a thick situation. I really do feel like an addiction is what caused this. I really do feel like this was an addiction that somebody couldn't beat. I'm going to switch to a oracle deck now, and I'm going to do the open heart hidden secrets oracle. And we're just going to get some clarification on this energy. Because I really do feel like, yeah, this was a divorce. This was a divorce. You're going through a court case right now. And if you're not going through it yet, you will be, Capricorn, because somebody didn't make the right choice. Somebody felt like they couldn't this ultimatum, it was impossible for them to work with. You felt like you didn't really have much of an option. There wasn't really too many options to choose from. It was either this or this. Somebody didn't go the right way, I don't feel. What is this energy for Capricorn? Spirit, give me some clarification on this divorce energy, this court energy. Give me some clarification, Spirit, on this energy for Capricorn. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Some more clarification on this. Soulmates. Deep love, unity, and connection. So, don't tell me. What is this for Capricorn? Influences, escaping. Okay, so influences, attachments, third parties, peers, escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So yeah, like I said, somebody may be trying to manifest this connection back up now since there's a court case going on. They want to try to fix shit now, but they're not doing it the right way. They're trying to bluff their way through it. They're trying to say that they got rid of these influences, these third parties. They're healing. They're getting out of this addiction. And the other party in this situation's like, I don't fucking believe you. I'm going to push you away. I'm avoiding this situation. Yeah, see, at the bottom of the deck, shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. More clarification for Capricorn, Spirit. More clarification for Capricorn, Spirit, please. obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. What did I fucking tell you? Uh-huh. So when they didn't fall for that bullshit, you started obsessing over this addiction more. The addiction got heavier, I feel. I feel like the addiction probably got heavier. Maybe you might have started stalking. Ooh. Yeah, divine. Thank you, baby. Divine feminine. Oh. Now it's coming together. So it's the okay, so it's the okay. Might have been the feminine who was struggling with this ultimatum. Might have been the feminine. Might have been the male who said, "Look, I don't know. At the bottom of the deck, you got second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity." I don't know. Clarify this for me, Spirit, please, before I say anything. Please clarify this for me, Spirit, before I say anything for Capricorn. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's not believing the bluff that the other energy's putting out. I feel like it's the divine feminine who don't believe it. She knows that there's secrets that are being hidden. She knows that there's addictions. She knows there's third parties. She knows, and she's trying to avoid it, really. Sorrow, loss, grief, depression, exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. So, yeah. But it's causing, I think, both parties a lot of pain. This is a really painful situation, a really heavy, thick, painful, confusing situation. At the bottom of the deck, you got perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace, family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Then you got bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. Possibility, risks, free-spirited, adventure, spying, social network, information, confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages, elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. So I'm going to read this in a different way. I'm going to do the divine feminine with the secrets, then the sorrow, and the depletion. Bye. And then elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. And then I'm going to do the confession. Unveiling, coming clean, messages, spying, possibilities, taking risk. And oh yeah, somebody in this situation decided, you know what, since I can't get no honesty out of the other person, I'm just gonna fucking find it myself. So they took a risk, and it's making them bitter. Whatever they're finding, whatever they're seeing, it's making them bitter. It's pissing them off. They don't like the truth. They don't like the truth. This bluff, it's a fucking weak ass bluff. Capricorn's energy, please. Bitterness. With the divine feminine, what's this divine feminine for the conflict, decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices, time, waiting, cycles, moments, and mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost souls. So yeah. Yeah. This bitterness and shit, they started feeling really conflicted about how to feel about the other party. And the more time that went by, the more mistakes were made, which made the energy harder to deal with, harder to go through, harder to feel, harder to be in. Clinging at the bottom of the deck, holding on, obsessing, spying. Yeah. And whoever's doing the spying and wanting to know the truth, they're really, really, really obsessing over what the truth is. They're really obsessing over trying to find out what this truth is, trying to find out what's being hidden in the dark, trying to find out what really tore them apart. I feel like there is an energy in this connection who doesn't quite know exactly what happened to the connection. And maybe that might be why I was having such a hard time reading these cards at first, was because there's a hidden element. Mistakes have been made. Energies are pretty damn ugly. There's a lot of dishonesty going on. A lot of bullshit happening. Capricorn, mistakes, time. Capricorn, mistakes and time. What is this unknown hidden element to the situation, Spirit, for Capricorn? Pride, arrogance, ego, stubbornness. Yeah. And all these mistakes, all this ugly ass energy that keeps popping up in this reading is all due to somebody's ego that they couldn't fight up against. Their ego got the best of them. I don't like this at all. You know what? And I'll tell you why. It's because I went through something very similar very recently. Sure did. Longing at the bottom of the deck. So one of these energies decided they were just going to say, fuck it. They're going to start healing. They've started healing from this. They've put their pride to the side. And they've realized that the other party, their ego and pride probably won't ever be put to the side. So they said, all right, well, I'm just going to heal from this situation. I'm going to switch decks. I think I'm going to go to the shadows. I think I'm going to ask Spirit, what is in the shadows? Let's uncover some ugly truth. All right, Spirit. You know the need. What is hidden in the shadows for Capricorn, Spirit? What is hidden in the shadows for Capricorn? What's been hidden in the shadows for Capricorn? What has been hidden in the shadows for Capricorn, Spirit? What has been hidden in the shadows for Capricorn? Man, this deck got really thick really fast. What has been hidden in the shadows for Capricorn, please, Spirit? What has been hidden in the shadows for Capricorn, Spirit? Mummy, between the ancient past and the modern world, is there any place where I belong? Mystic swamp. Deep, dark waters or reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. Okay, so somebody was feeling lost. In their self. Somebody was feeling lost in themselves. I don't know if that's a now energy or a then energy, but somebody's feeling pretty damn lost. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got avoidance. In the dance of the shadows, I conceal and evade. Fear's veil keeps me distant in the dark's cool shade. Yeah. So you're avoiding facing yourself. Somebody's avoiding facing themselves and their own demons. Toad. Personal growth, transformation, letting go. And then the other party's like, you know what? Like I said, healing. I'm just going to heal. I'm just going to move on from this situation. If you're not going to heal, then I will. Because it's not worth it. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you got potion, transformation, resourcefulness, and change. Tell me more. What's hidden in the shadows for Capricorn? Damn. Cursed castle, a tower of shadows, crumbling stone, once a golden cage that now shines no more. Keep that door open, Luna. Sorry, my 2-year-old. Isolation and the solitude's embrace. I found my own echo. I whisper to the shadows. My voice finds no fellow. Yeah. And who's isolating? What is the isolate? Ooh. Procrastination. The ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Necromancer. Amidst the whispers of the dead where mysteries are spread, what should have been gone still here remains. Mirror, self-examination, understanding, and acceptance. Cauldron, intention, alchemy, manifestation, and grimoire, wisdom, experience, and hidden knowledge. Okay. So, this avoidance energy is starting to sit by themselves, and they're starting to really realize what's going on here. They're starting to have no choice but to process what's going on. Hold on. I'm sorry, Capricorn, but I'm going to have to end this reading. I keep getting interrupted by my toddler. But my last message for this reading is, whoever needs to hear this out of this connection, whoever needs to hear this for this reading, whoever needed this reading, the procrastination, the avoidance, it's not going to get you anywhere. This isolation that you're fixing to go through, or that somebody's fixing to go through, is going to bring on a lot of self-reflecting. But you've gained so much wisdom and experience out of this whole situation and throughout your life. I really do believe that if you just try, if you don't take too damn long to do what you already know you've got to do, if you just try, you will find yourself in a more happier position. You will find yourself back inside happiness eventually. But it's going to take time, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I am praying for you and sending you love and light tenfold. I'm sorry to have to cut your reading short, Collective Capricorn, but duty calls my name. If you happen to resonate with this, please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'm just now getting started with being a creator. I only have like 5 subscribers. And I've been trying to build that shit up. But if there was something you didn't like about it, if I was too indirect or too confusing for you, then I still wouldn't mind that you commented and told me exactly what you didn't like about my reading and give me a little bit of insight and some pointers, because I've been wondering why people are clicking off of my readings. Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you, Capricorn. I hope things get better. Bye.